All right, so this is something you won't see on TV. You know, people often say Ukrainian society is united right now, but honestly, I don't see it that way. I've never seen it this divided. Everything separates people now, like what language you speak, whether you're fighting or not, whether you went or didn't go, whether you donate or you don't. If you open social media, people are tearing each other apart. There's so much anger, so much hate. At the beginning of the war, it was different. People stood together. People help each other. And, I don't feel that anymore. And, now it's more like, weren't you speaking Ukrainian, huh? Weren't you at the front? How did you avoid draft? Also, a lot of tension toward the police and the people involved in the drafting process. You can see, if you open social media, you can see thousands of videos online where men being forced into vans, taking off the streets violently. And uh, I don't care what people say right now. This shit creates fear and it divides society often more than, than even Russian propaganda. So, I don't know. I have friends and some of them are serving right now and they tell me the same thing. There are not enough people there. There's no volunteers and most people don't want to go. And, I asked them, how did you deal with all of this? And he said, I don't even have time to think about it. He told me that he sleeps like 3 or 4 hours and he just works constantly. And, that's another thing. People who are actually fighting, they don't have time for social media. They're not posting videos, stories. So sometimes I see all this noise online. And I understand that there's a big difference between those who talk and those who are actually there. And this is not just one person telling me this from the outside. It's it's not just one person.